Hello everybody, I'm Storm here, and welcome back to Stellaris. In the last episode, we continued our work on getting all of the neighboring systems surveyed, and working on our special projects, and getting new stations constructed, and all those good sorts of things. We also took care of some of the hostile enemies, or creatures, I guess you could say, in some of our neighboring systems. We still have some over here, but we'll deal with that eventually. We built up the fleet a little bit, and we are, working on expanding. And in that vein, we ran into our first new neighboring civilization, the Slarg Combine over here. There's just one problem with these guys. They're fanatical purifiers. They're also fanatic xenophobes. And they're militarists, and they have a very poor opinion of us. So they've decided to rival us as well. So yeah, that's going to be a problem, and that is gonna create a little bit of pressure to get our fleet built up a little bit. So we'll see about getting that done. We also want to continue expanding our empire. Most of what we're going to be doing is colonizing our home system, getting all of these ring segments filled in, and I mean, it might be worth maybe trying to colonize some planets to just kind of spread our range a little bit. We'll have to see. We need to get a colony ship built first, which we spaceport, we need 350 minerals for that, so we got some work to do that. I think it's probably gonna be the next impetus is to get another colony ship built. So let's go ahead and unpause it. Let's just keep it moving here. Where is the first fleet, by the way? Get them moving back here.
System survey complete.
Alright. Got a system or a... can you do the research project, please? There we go. Hostile fleets present. Space amoeba hunters. Enlightenment completed. Ah, right. The thousands of scientists and advisors we sent to Yoka have finally completed the arduous task of bringing the local civilization up to an early space age level technology. Under their new unified government, the aliens now style themselves the United Rust Consortium, and they have agreed to become our vassals. Our observation post about their homeworld has been dismantled as per the conditions of our treaty with them. This is a great day. In fact, it is. So there we go. We have ourselves a vassal now. There's a special project over there we need to take care of. So there they are. They are collectivists, they are xenophiles, and they are spiritualists. And they are loyal, but we need some opinion. Wonder if that'll improve over time. Yep, their power is pathetic, but hopefully they'll actually be able to build up. Ah. M-class star study. This type of star is old, and the fusion process and its core have slowed down. This allowed us to fly up much closer and study the fusion in greater detail. Okay. Cultural enlightenment. Our technological enlightenment of the United Rust Consortium has been successful thus far. Now the arduous process of linking our state and culture to theirs shall begin in earnest. Though taxing on our resources at first, it is hoped that as we grow closer, both our civilizations shall grow stronger. This process is expected to take 25 years on average, with a 10-year swing. During this time period, we'll need to devote a portion of our state-level resources to manage the transition appropriately. Only patience will see us through. Due to their advances in technology, United Rust Consortium is now an enlightened satellite under the Asari Foundation. Industrial chaos. Our vassal has run into a full-blown industrial calamity. Lack of resources left many of their economic efforts stalled. Apparently, they failed to properly grasp the not-so-fine art of modern mining and cannot sustain themselves. Several mining foremen have stepped up to provide assistance, but we could also send in some scientists instead to preserve influence. Mining guides modifier for 60 months, giving the following construction time plus 5%, minerals minus 10%. Okay, that's fine.
Special project complete.
Ah, special project complete. The crew of the ship has been found dead. Okay, something. What is more disturbing is that they appear to have been killed by some highly advanced brain parasites, which infested them and turned them mad. Thanks to Science Officer Aurelius Stoney's findings, we can protect our own crew from being infected. Good.
Special project complete.
Ah. After successfully translating their language, we have established communication with the ancient domain. Diplomatic channels are now open, and all hostilities have been terminated. Excellent. The Enclave of the Ancients. They are xenophiles, and they are phonetic materialists. We wish for nothing but to be friends. Alright. And where are they? They are over here. Okay.
Construction complete. Anomaly found.
Anomaly found. Let's see here. The material composition of this asteroid differs significantly from its neighbors. It likely has a different origin than the other bodies of the asteroid belt and should be investigated more closely. Go ahead and research it. I think these guys are from the one of the Stargate mods I put in. So we may be seeing more Stargate related civilizations pop up. Alright, construction ship. What do we got over here? Would it be worth building another mining station? You know what, I'm going to hold off on it. I want to get that colony ship built. 350 minerals. Asteroid fossils. Fossils, what appears to be several pieces of aquatic animals, have been found on the barren and airless surface of SSD 6498. There are indications that the surrounding asteroid belt was created from the remains of a shattered planet, and these findings seem to confirm that theory. Judging by the fossils, the planet supported life and was at least partially covered by water. Fascinating. Subject status. Lightened satellite. Yep, their opinion of us is coming up. A-class star studied. This very bright star will probably burn out in a few million years, which is very soon in the astronomical scale, as the fusion processes in its core are extremely fast. During the examination of Yinch Rath, Science Officer Van Anna Tzila noticed that onboard solar collectors generate 150% of the normal amount of energy. It wouldn't be surprising, considering the radiation present, but it's interesting that they didn't melt. Study them further. Physics research gained, +1 surveyed stars. Energy credits. You know what? Let's go with the physics research. We got plenty of energy credits in the bank. Star studies completed. We have finally finished the studies of different types of stars. A special research group was formed to further analyze all the collected data. The group could focus on furthering our understanding of physical processes that happen in the star's cores. However, one of our science officers suggested that their time could be better used to fine-tune our power plants. That'll put us above the projected energetic budget for a couple of years, which would lead directly to increased energy credit. So we go for the additional... the more physics research or a 10% energy credits modifier for 60 months. You know what? The research I think is more important right now. Can I guarantee their independence? Yes, we'll guarantee their independence. There we go. Primitive assistance drain.
Complete.
Yeah, we lost... You know what, I probably just want to go ahead and get rid of this frontier outpost. We don't need it. There we go.
Special project complete.
Special project completed. After continued studies of massive skeletal remains found on Kaios 3, Science Officer Ryulia Stone has concluded that the creature served as some kind of organic starship. Much smaller bones from at least 3 separate species were found within the larger skeleton, and we assume these came from members of the crew. For known reasons, this organic starship suffered catastrophic damage and crash landed on Kaios 3. While we cannot begin to understand the biological engineering necessary to grow a starship like this, the study of these bones alone have substantially advanced knowledge. Incredible. Very good. Oh, we got these hostile guys over here, the space amoebas. But they're not really doing anything, they're just hopping in and out. Oh, we got science ships that need work. Science ships. Can't send anybody over there because there's hostiles. Let's go ahead and get some more surveying done. We need 350 minerals to build that new colony ship. Potentially habitable. Got a tropical world down there that's inhabitable.
Research complete.
Unlocks. Ah! We finished psionic theory, so we get psi warriors. The mind is in many ways a reflection of the universe itself, a microcosmos. All species may not reach this insight. Their minds are tools greater than any other. So it unlocks psi warriors. These elite warriors are shrouded in mystery, relying on their powerful psionic abilities and extensive physical training to move about the battlefield. They prefer to engage their opponents in close combat, and many are extremely proficient with melee weapons. They're Jedi, apparently. New research. Regenerative tissue. Energy siphon. Adapting the Tianki method of siphoning energy from gaseous matter, it is possible to construct weapons draining energy from enemy ships. Interesting. Eco simulation. Visitor center. Unlocks colonial marines. Planetary unification, monthly influence +1, unlocks edict. Let's go with that. The monthly influence and the propaganda broadcast edict. Oh, there's those space amoebas kicking around again. Gotta keep an eye on it. Actually, have plus 0.9. We're gonna have that primitive assistance drain for a little while.
Evading hostile fleet.
Space amoebas. They're not chasing. Get back to surveying.
System survey complete.
Alright, another system survey completed. Let's continue work on that. Continue surveying systems.
System survey complete.
We're almost... there we go. Oh, we're at 357 now, so let's go ahead and get a new colony ship built. Right now it's limiting me as minerals. Actually, it looks like we might be able to get this anomaly here. So that'll be you. Can I queue that in?
System survey complete.
Yes, it did queue in. Okay, good. System survey complete. Where are you? You're down there. Okay. Well, we'll continue working on system surveys. Now I have to decide, do I want to go to a completely different star system or continue working on colonizing the ring world? I think it might be worth trying to colonize this system right here. Get us some of these resources over here.
System survey complete.
Good.
Research complete.
We unlocked the Betharian power plant. Okay, good. What do we get here? Mineral storage allows access to destroyers. Defense platforms, mineral storage capacity. Ion thrusters. Lots of good stuff in here. Living metal. Let's go with this. Let's see if we can unlock the destroyers. What it costs to do this?
System
90
survey
minerals.
complete. Anomaly found.
Ah, what's this? System survey. During our survey, scientists team has detected a structure on the surface of the asteroid. Go ahead and research it. Waiting for 90 minerals. And we're at 108 minerals. Okay, so go over here. And build that mining station. A space oddity. Researchers are still unsure of the original intent of the facility. However, the design of the structure itself is fascinating, and it has been described by researchers as nauseating, frightening, and completely, utterly impossible. Whoever inhabited the facility completely ignored traditional thoughts of design, and has led to some theories regarding how they may have achieved such a stupefying structure. Placing a research facility in orbit could help further understanding of the technology involved. Okay, interesting. Failure. The Ascension's crew report that they have found nothing of interest. Unfortunate. Alright. Continue our surveying. Everything that's in range. Almost done. The colony ship.
System survey complete. Research complete.
Research complete. We got administrative AI, so we got increased research speed. Colony development speed plus 50%. Colony ship build cost minus 25%. That sounds like a winner right there.
Construction complete.
Alright, we just finished the colony ship. Let's bring them over here and see if I can colonize this little tropical world.
Construction complete.
Construction complete. Alright, science ship here. Survey. Now what we're going to continue to do here is actually, hold on. Can I clear some tile blockers? Actually, I'm not worried about that right now. Let's get a Corvette built. We also need to see about building some ground troops. Again, it's our minerals. This will help a little bit.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Alright, we're colonizing the planet now. And there's some Betharian stone on this planet. So we finished constructing that Corvette.
Anomaly found.
Anomaly found. Despite the toxic content and high pressure of this planet's atmosphere, strong life signs have been detected coming from its surface. Go ahead and research it.
System survey complete.
Again, continue work on the surveys. Oh, there's a lot of minerals here.
Construction complete.
Go over here and build a mining station. Oh, it's not within our borders, right? Ammonia biosphere. Though toxic to most forms of known life, Sulios 3 supports a thriving ecology within the high pressure of its atmosphere. Life here uses ammonia instead of water as a solvent, and has developed in ways that differ significantly from previously established ecological models. His study would greatly benefit knowledge of xenobiology. Fascinating, indeed. Build some more mining stations. Yeah, this will need to actually finish and become a full colony before we'll get the full influence out of it. Continue our work on surveys. was this? 175. Research complete. Monthly influence plus 1%, and we unlocked the propaganda broadcasts. Let's see. Space combat. Naval capacity plus 10%. Unlocks clearing swamp tile blockers. Unlocks clearing mountain range tile blockers. Unlocks biolab. Regenerative hull tissue. Let's go to the biolab.
Evading hostile fleet.
So we were a ways away from our naval capacity being a problem. Build a corvette. Where do we have a hostile fleet? Ah, ancient combat drones. Ancient drone mining stations. Beautiful. Actually, let's send the fleet in.
Construction complete.
Construction complete.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Alright, so we're waiting for the fleet.
System survey complete.
Ah, system survey is complete.
Anomaly found.
Oh, another anomaly. We've detected signs of life coming from somewhere beneath the barren, lifeless surface of the planet. Alright, go ahead and research it. You survey this system.
Colony established.
Alright, a colony finished. What is it going to take to build a spaceport? Cannot afford to build a spaceport, does not have red lasers. Cannot afford to build a spaceport. But it doesn't tell me how much I need to afford a spaceport?
Situation log updated.
Alright, yep, knock those guys down. Mysterious domes. Further survey has revealed a large complex on the surface consisting of over a dozen collapsed domes, structures that at one point were sealed from the rest of the planet. Excavation into the largest building uncovered an elevator shaft plunging over 200 meters to the surface. Okay, so that event again.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
Alright.
Situation log updated.
Piece of cake. Okay, so science ship. Go over here and do the research project, and then can I add in the survey? Yes, there we go. There's a lot of planets in the system to survey. Alright, you guys, head back for some repairs.
Construction complete.
Production error. This building requires a grown pop to function. Okay, so... we can't clear these jungle or noxious swamp or mountain range ones yet, until we research the tech to do it. We don't have destroyer's capacity yet, no. But what I might want to do is upgrade spaceport.
System survey complete.
We have this. We have detected the presence of a pre-space civilization on Q-Lam in the Ruthari system. They are an early industrial age, electricity and internal combustion engines gradually coming into widespread use. We should consider building an observation post above the world to study them closely. Yes, we should.
System survey complete.
There they are. What will it cost to build that observation post? 50 minerals. Okay. I can just wait a second till I get to 50 minerals. There we are. Build the observation post.
Debris analyzed.
Oh, it's not within our borders. Of course. Of course. We'll have to build a frontier outpost first. Require 200 minerals. First fleet's been fully repaired. Continue working on our surveys.
Construction complete.
Construction complete. Yes, outside of our territory.
Evading hostile fleet.
Invading a hostile fleet. More mining drones. Over there. Corvette assembly yards. Yeah, might as well go with that. Let's send my fleet over here.
Anomaly found. Incoming transmission.
Oh, what's this? By chance, we stumbled upon a faint alien signal during the survey of this moon. The source appears to be a small object in orbit. Okay. Research it. What's this? They want to invite us to a non-aggression pact. Yes, we'll agree with that. Oh, we have to do this. Do that research project. Add that research project in there. Alright, let's see what happens. Ancient life pod. An abandoned life pod was detected in orbit of Inthem 5C. It's covered in scorched marsh, presumably from the pod's mothership exploded, and preliminary scans suggest it was built more than 5,000 years ago. The crew of the Ascension managed to open the pod, revealing with the remains of a reptilian alien clad in a resplendent uniform. Clutched in one of its claws was a small picture of another individual of the same race, possibly a male or a mate or revered leader. Interesting.
Hostile fleet.
Let's see what we can do here.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Then we lost a corvette. We're down another corvette.
Anomaly found.
Go ahead and research an anomaly.
Construction complete.
Well, all that's left is the cruiser now.
Research complete.
I'm surprised that the corvettes went down that fast, but I guess that's not entirely unexpected. Let's get those corvettes rebuilt. Welcome to the jungle. The dense tropical foliage of Ajesh 3 hides what Science Officer Shlunta Diacera of the Calamane calls a proto-civilization. The beings that make up this proto-civilization are still too far behind the evolutionary curve to even be called primitive, but their social order seems to be underpinned by the beginnings of intelligible language and abstract thought. Let's see, the science officer suggests that these particular creatures may be a suitable testbed for technologies intended to induce rapid evolution. Something to keep in mind for the future.
Log updated.
A pre-sentient species
Hostile fleet
that we
engaged.
could potentially uplift in the future. Oh, we have available society research. Let's see, monthly influence, production targets. Let's go with the border range plus 20%.
Special project complete. Construction complete.
Alright, Frozen Past. Our scientists identified at least 5 other species besides our own inside the cryopods on Chaden 3. The most common one, a bipedal species of small stature, is regarded as the builder of this place by our team. The fact that they all lie in the same room raises questions. Were they all in this place out of free will? From what our scientists could reconstruct of the central computer's data memory, the answer seems to be yes. Our fragmentary information indicates something like an enormous uplifting project was being pursued by this place's owners. They also found the coordinates to the other 4 species' home planets. We should investigate them, while another team stays behind to investigate the remains of the data storage. Okay.
Situation log updated. System survey complete. Anomaly found.
Investigate dome complex. A colossal impact crater hints at something big collided with the surface of the planet. Let's go ahead and research it. Origins of the dead. Let's go ahead and track these on the map.
Construction complete.
Alright, finally gonna blow this thing up.
Situation log updated.
Yes, alright, so you guys get back over here and survey, and then queue that research project into line. Alright, so go ahead and head back for repairs. Warp impact. A massive crater on Ajesh 5 appears to be the result of a collision with a starship. From the size of the crater, it was suspected that a ship traveling at full warp rammed the planet for reasons unknown roughly 10,000 years ago. The Calamane has picked up residual subspace echoes near the crash site, reminiscent of a collapsed warp field, but as the ship itself disintegrated on impact, the theory cannot be verified. Okay. And oh my goodness, we are long on this episode, so let's just take a look quick. Okay, so we've got some of the other research projects here to work on. Alright, so we will get to work on that when we come back. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.